Have you ever wondered if buying a property is the best investment of your life, or if you are really making the right decision? In a housing market that changes as quickly as that of 2024, the answer is not so simple. Today I'm going to show you why buying a property can be the best financial move, or the worst mistake of your life. Buying property has historically been one of the strongest pillars of personal investment. However, in 2024, with economic changes, fluctuating interest rates, and a market that never ceases to surprise us, buying a home becomes a more complex issue than it seems. Before making that decision, you need to know what's going on, what factors will influence your purchase, and, most importantly, how to avoid common mistakes that many make. Before launching yourself into buying a property, it's essential to evaluate if you are truly prepared for everything it implies. Let's review some key points that will help you make an intelligent decision. Solid financial evaluation. Buying a property goes beyond the down payment. You must be prepared for additional expenses like taxes, insurance, and maintenance. In 2024, inflation and the increase in material prices can make renovation costs much higher than you imagine, so make sure you have sufficient reserves, especially if you plan to renovate. Your debt situation. If you have significant debts, it's essential to resolve them before committing to a mortgage. Current interest rates make debt more expensive, and a mortgage loan can be a challenge if you don't properly manage your other financial commitments. Job stability and long-term goals. Buying a property is a long-term investment. If your job situation is unstable or you plan to move in the next few years, it might be better to wait. Ask yourself, are you really ready to commit to a property at this stage of your life? Now that you know if you are prepared to buy, it's time to focus on how to choose the right property for you. Finding the perfect property is no easy task, and even more so in 2024. From location to the type of home, there are several factors that will influence your decision. Let's break down how to make the right choice. Define your priorities. Is being close to work important to you? Are you looking for a quiet neighborhood, or do you prefer to live in an area with more nightlife? Defining your clear needs is the first step to finding the right property for you. Make a list of your must-haves and nice-to-haves, and don't just get carried away by appearances. Consider the future of the neighborhood. Did you know that developing areas have the potential to increase in value quickly? Research the area, safety, urban development, accessibility. Areas that are being renovated or improved can offer you opportunities for your property to appreciate in value over time. Conduct thorough research. Don't just visit the place once. Check out neighbor reviews, ask questions about the neighborhood, and if possible, talk to other homeowners to get a realistic perspective. Also make sure that nearby services, such as transportation, schools, and hospitals, are suitable for your needs. The total cost of ownership. Don't just focus on the initial price. Think about long-term costs, taxes, insurance, maintenance, and future renovations. The purchase price may just be the tip of the iceberg, and if you don't consider these additional expenses, you could face unpleasant surprises. Now that we know how to find the ideal property, let's talk about something that many ignore: the hidden costs of buying. Many homebuyers aren't prepared for the extra costs that come with buying a home. In this section, I'll reveal those hidden costs so you won't be caught off guard. Closing costs. Closing costs can be up to 5% of the home's price. This includes legal fees, taxes, inspection fees, and other unexpected expenses. Make sure you have this money set aside, or you could face financial trouble at the last minute. Maintenance and repairs. Houses need constant attention, from small repairs to big updates. The cost of keeping a house in good shape can be much higher than expected. As a general rule, set aside between 1% and 3% of the home's value each year for maintenance. Taxes and insurance. Make sure to research local taxes and what homeowners insurance will cost. Taxes can vary a lot depending on the location, and insurance is an ongoing cost you need to include in your budget. With these hidden costs in mind, let's look at common mistakes buyers make and how to avoid them. Avoiding certain mistakes can save you thousands of dollars. Here, I'll share the most common ones and how you can easily avoid them. Not performing a thorough inspection. Many people get carried away by a property's appearance and forget to do a proper inspection. This can lead to discovering serious problems after the purchase, which can result in unexpected expenses. Impulse buying. Don't get carried away by the excitement of the moment. Buying a property is a big decision, and you need to make sure it meets all your requirements before committing. If something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Not comparing options. Sometimes, the first property you see seems perfect. However, it's always recommended to see several options before making a decision. This will give you a better perspective of what you're really looking for and help you avoid regrets. Now that you know the common mistakes, it's time to look towards the future. How is the real estate market developing, and what can you expect in the coming years? The real estate market is changing really fast. In this video, I'll tell you about the main trends and what you can expect in the next few years. Higher interest rates. In 2024, interest rates are going up, which means mortgages will be more expensive. This might make fewer people want to buy houses, but it could also give you a chance to get a lower price if you know how to work the situation. Remote work and suburban moves. Working from home has changed where lots of people want to live. Areas outside the city are seeing more people wanting to move there, which could be a good chance to invest in places that aren't as crowded but have good potential to grow. Eco-friendly and sustainable properties. Environmentally friendly houses are becoming more popular. Saving energy and being good to the planet isn't just good for the environment. It can also save you money in the long run. If you're buying a house, think about getting one that has these benefits. Now that we know the market trends, let's get to the most important thing. Is it really a good time to buy a house? Like any investment, buying a property has its advantages and disadvantages. Here we will see the most important ones. Pros. Value appreciation. Properties in growth areas have a high potential for appreciation. Financial stability. Owning your own home protects you from rent increases and can generate passive income if you decide to rent it out. Wealth building. You are investing in something tangible that can offer you long-term security. Cons. Liquidity risk. Properties are not as liquid as other investments, which means if you need to sell quickly, you might not get the expected price. High initial costs. Apart from the purchase price, additional costs can be a financial burden, especially if you are not prepared. With all these points in mind, are you ready to make the right decision? In the end, buying a property depends on your personal situation, your goals, and your financial readiness. If you are ready and well-informed, buying a property in 2024 can be a great decision. However, do not be swayed by market pressure or trends. Evaluate your needs, do thorough research, and do not make hasty decisions. If you like this video, don't forget to like it, subscribe for more content on investments and finance, and leave your questions in the comments. Are you thinking of buying a property? Tell me about your experience or what concerns you. See you in the next video.